of Outlaws 410s at Port Royal. But as you can see right here, no, you can't see right there. Well, if you could see right there, you can kind of see right there. It says configure controls, no wheel. It has broke. I believe it's the wire to power it, which I've been having issues with. To replace just that, because it is hardwired into the power supply, is about $200. And yeah, so I just bought another wheelbase, swapped the wire out, and then have some spare bits in case anything else breaks. So we're going to be doing a couple of broadcasts over the next few days. Hopefully Wednesday night I'll be able to get a actual race up. Otherwise it'll be Thursday before you see anything. And it works out though. We'll see what open setup sprint car racing looks like, see how it handles. I didn't feel like running or watching fixed, just because it appears that the base setups are really bad, but when you put in a real world setup, it's really good, which I guess is a good thing. Good job iRacing, but also why are your fixed setups based on real world stuff? So I don't know what they're doing with it. I don't care. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Hopefully we get some good racing here. We got 21 cars with a strength of field of 5,500, which is absolutely ridiculous. So it's going to be a good race. We're just going to watch it. Quick time on the board goes to Tyler Shell with a 14.036. We've got qualifying going on right now. We will switch around as I see people pop up. And looks like, well, let me get this all set up real quick. First car out on track, Landon Cardoza. Get wound up here for his first two laps. Car number 9, 5,669 iRating, Class B 2.50. He's going to bring it around for his first lap, showing purple. He goes with the 14.478. That is P2 right now. Drops to P3 already. Next lap time going quicker. With a... No, it wasn't quicker. I don't know what that was showing. Let's go take a look at the number 7 here, Colby Ararik. I'm terrible at saying names. Iraqi. We'll go with that. Iraqi. Yeah, Iraqi. He goes with a 14.904, 4/10 off of everyone else right now in the number 7. Working around the bottom here. Second lap, see if he can go quicker. And he goes with a 14.995. That will not be quickest. Sean English just starting his first lap in the number 17. Almost a 5,000 iRated driver. He's going to bring it around lap 1. His time is a 14.279. 262, sorry. And he calls it good there, P2. Aiden Forster, the number 1 car, 8,497 iRating. Let's see what he does here. First lap is a 14.370. Now on to his second lap. That's only 6th quickest at the moment. Does look like he's going quicker, but I'm not sure if this thing's working right for me. Second lap is a 14.455, so not quicker. And it looks like we've got everyone qualified, and we'll be moving on to heat race number 1. So Kenny Hoffman in the 13 gets fastest lap with 14.224. Sean English second quickest. Clayton Tilley, Joey Lindgren, John Batista, and Aiden Forrester are your top 6. Then we got Alex Sarinsky and Zane Scott. So heat race number 1. We will get that lined up here. Eight laps, no cautions. Top 7 transfer. Waiting for everyone to join. We've got 2 pro drivers in here, Tyler Schell and Timothy Smith. They've got the black license. Everyone else A's except for Kobe Stidham. And he is a Class B driver. So, waiting on 2 people to join here, and we'll get going. Still waiting on 2 people to join. Make sure we're live. Waiting on 1 person to join now. And I am not sure if they're joining or not. Does not look like it though. Has it been 2 minutes that we've been sitting here waiting? They are not going to join, so Tyler Schell will not join the field. Might be starting from the pits, not sure. On pole though, Kenny Hoffman outside of him, Clayton Tilley in the 4, John Batista in the 12, Alex Zarinsky in the 21. Then we're going to have the number 18 and 6, that's Kobe Stidham, and Garrett Holsey in the 15 is going to move up 1 row. Then Ryan Avila in the 10, Ty Showblock, in the 8, Timothy Smith in the 6th, and Colby Araki in the number 7. Looks like Shell has joined, starting from the pits. Hopefully we get some good racing though. It would be awesome to see different lines and a bit of yo-yoing effect of gaining speed and losing speed and just trying to pick your lines around here, but we're about to go green. 8 laps. Hoffman gets a good start there. Back here in the pack, everyone keeps it clean so far. Big run off the high side for the 18, nowhere to go as Sarinsky's in the wall. 18 runs straight into the back of him. And that gets everyone messed up there. They all hold on. And biggest winner, never mind. He is not the biggest winner. Biggest loser right now is he is just coming out of the pits and probably a lap down from he is. So Sarinsky tried to make a pass on Holsey in the 15. A little bit of bump drafting there, it looked like, down the backstretch. He's going to get a run down low, try to get to the inside. That does not work in Avila. The 10 gets a little bit of a run on the outside. Everyone just riding that middle line at the moment. Alex Sarinsky is going to go up to the top, can't quite get up there. Avila gets underneath in the 10, and here comes Schoblock in the 8. Going to go 3 wide into the corner, possibly. 10 and the 21 come together, and that looked a a little weird, like they didn't know each other were there, or they just wanted to run into each other. So that is going to take the 21 out of it, and now final transfer position into the main to have to, or to be able to skip the B main is Coke Steedham in the 18 and Colby Araki in the 8. But I'm not sure if these guys are done giving up free spots to everyone. Show block goes down low, can't quite clear the 10. He's going to go back in on the bottom, right around the wall as the middle line moving up a little bit higher. Big bobble there. He comes down and blocks the 10 on the straightaway at the line, and that is the race. So 18 makes it in, the 7 goes to the B main, and we will be going on to heat race number 2. Lost track of the lap count there very quickly. Waiting on the Heat 2 starters to line up here. Everyone's slowly loading in. Not much wear on the track. Not sure if they've got it set to randomly start off at a certain point or to just start fresh every time. But on pole in the 17, Sean English, Joey Lindgren outside of him in the 2, Aiden Forrester in the 1, Zane Scott in the 14, and Tanner Pettit in the 3, Connor Dudek in the 20, Landon Cardoza in the 9, Braden Baker in the 19, and Blake Giglio in the 16. One more time around. All right. Bringing them around to start 8 laps. Everyone's made the grid this time. English gets them going in the middle of the corner, and they are running into each other at the back. English with a big run out of the corner, and battles on for second place as Scott gets into the back of Lindgren a little bit there. Lindgren up into the wall on the front stretch, and that has slowed him down. Forrester trying to work his way underneath him now. 20 car of Connor Dudek is in 5th, and Pettit is in 6th. The final transfer spot right now, Landon Cardoza in the 9. And Giglio coming in there with the 16, getting a good run down low. Back up front, Zane Scott has tracked down the leader. He's getting the bottom to work. Looks like they're having trouble hooking up the top side here. At least on the exit of 4 there. Big bobble out of English, and then a little bobble there out of Zane Scott. English didn't want to lift. That pops his nose up. I think one thing that you see way more in sim racing than real racing is people not willing to lift to survive. And, well, Sean English Gets ran over there, it looks like, and Forrester is going to take over second. 20 car, though, having a good run here, 4,560 iRating. Not like he's terribly slow. Double digits in this split don't mean a whole lot. Right now, final transfer spot is the 16 of Giglio. We got someone up in the wall there. That was Pettit and Langren having issues, and that was the final lap. Giglio, final transfer. Everyone else to the B main. We've got 7 cars for 4 spots. Alright, so this one's going to be 10 laps, still no cautions in it. On pole, Colby O'Raki. Then we've got Timothy Smith in the 6th, Sean English in the 17, Tyler Shell in the 5, Braden Baker in the 19, and Alec Szerzinski in the 21. So English should be able to make his way through this, as well as Shell. They should both move up quite a bit. We know English is fairly quick, although he was starting to fall off in that race on the high side as the people got the bottom hooked up there. So, yeah, we'll see what can happen here. Most likely there's going to be some wrecking. We've got 7 people that are not used to getting beat. And, yeah, they're all going to want to get into that A main. So, Colby in the 7 bringing them around. Start this off, 10 laps. Nice smooth start from the whole field.
Green flag, green flag.
Green. Racky with the good start there. Smith trying to work down low in the 6. He's going to take it into the corner, 3 wide right now. He's going to come up though, clear them both. Pick the top side through 1 and 2. That's going to allow Racky to go back ahead as Sean English trying to work his way into a transfer spot. Shell's worked his way up into that transfer spot in the 5. And contact. Knew that one was coming. So Shell up into 2nd. Szerzinski has gotten going from that, and he is the final transfer spot. English is in 3rd, and all these guys got to do is not wreck, and they will be good. But Shell going for the lead here. Around the high side, try to get it hooked up. Got a broken car up on the high side here. Everyone gets around him. Szerzinski just needs to not put it in the wall, as he's got a lap lead once he passes the broken 19. Shell's got the lead now. Sean English, though, working his way up into 2nd. On lap 8. swapping back and forth here for the second position. You guys don't need to wreck. They're trying out the lines, trying to find where the speed is at the moment. Big run down the backstretch. And we come to the white flag here. Side by side. Trying to get Braden Baker into the race if one of them wrecks out. Although he is 3 laps down, so I don't think that will happen. And checker flag. Shell gets the win. English second. Colby Araki in third. And final transfer spot. One of the 4 that were in that wreck, but he got through it unscathed. Surinsky, final spot in the 21. Alright, 30 laps now. Cautions are on, and we will take a look at the wrecks when they do happen, if I can easily get to them. But 30 laps, and 18 cars. 18 very aggressive drivers at the top of the iRacing ladder for iRating. Waiting for the outside line, apparently, to join the race. Two more we're waiting on. Alright, we've got everyone. Nope, we're still missing one. And looks like he is going to miss the start. We have lost the number 20, Connor Dudek. So, Kenny Hoffman, Zane Scott, Clayton Tilley, Aiden Forster, John Batista, then we're missing Connor Dudek, Gary Colsey, Joey Lindgren, Ty Schobelak, and Tanner Pettit, Ryan Avila, Landon Cardoza, Cobe Stidham, Blake Giglio, Tyler Shell, Sean English, Colby Araki, and Alex Rzenski. So 19 cars are going to start this one, and we'll see if Connor gets his car out there or not. Hoffman bringing them around. Everyone's slowly gaining speed on the gas.
Green, green, green.
Time for 30 laps. So we got 3 and 4 wide back here, and English up the middle there. Let's see if we can grab onto him, as he is up to 10th place already on the start. What an absolute flyer of a start. We might have to go watch that from in-car just to see how he pulled that off. Clean racing, though, all around. Cardoza in the 9 goes to the top side up into 7th place. Up front, Hoffman's got a massive lead, 0.7 seconds over Zane Scott. Aiden Forster working just underneath him as Scott gets loose. That's a little bit of contact with Batista. Tilley into the back of him. Here comes Showblock with a run after that checkup. Tilley up now into the wall. They're 3 wide down the front stretch. Absolutely chaotic right now. Sean English still trying to pick him off in the middle, but has lost 1 spot at the moment. So back up here in the 7th position. Lindgren in the white and blue 2 car trying to make something work, and Scott hard up into the wall. He's just going to keep it up there, fall to the back. Everyone survives. Well, we thought everyone survived. And Strzynski, unfortunately, ends up in that. Let's take a look as they get stacked up trying to get around the 14. 14 did what he was supposed to, held it up into the wall. The 10 just has to dodge him late. Contact. Just a racing incident there, but holy crap. What a frantic start to this one. Try to figure out who is the leader right now. Scoring gets all messed up under here, under the cautions. But Hoffman is the leader, Forrester second, Batista third. Currently, best lap of the race is, let's see if I can get it to actually sort. It's messing up as they go across that. Best lap of the race is Szerzynski. No, that's not right. Best lap is Kenny Hoffman with the 2.65, 15.265. So we'll see how they fall off here. Szerzynski working down pit road, getting some damage fixed. Looks like the 14 is also on pit road. We'll line them back up here, single file restarts. Lights are off, so they'll get going. This time around. That was 5 laps of just absolute craziness. Hoffman will bring him around in the 13. Brings him up to speed out of 4. Take a look back here where it's been chaotic all race long so far. Big split in between them as Tilly gets a big run in the 4 out of the corner. And Lindgren in the 2 checks up the 9 just a bit there. Tilly's going to go down low, try to get it to stick. Nothing there. Giglio in the 16, though, making moves. He gets to run off the corner. He's going to have it fade on him out of the corner, though, missing that high side. And everyone's up by the wall now, as you kind of get when this place dries off. We got another yellow, and it looks like the 18, possibly. And looks like he may have just got ran over on corner exit. Gets a little loose. Nah, he was just kind of all over the place there. Got a little bit loose. Dudek gets into that one as well. He is 3 laps down, it looks like. So he is not having a good run after missing the grid. But we quickly go back to caution on lap 8, possibly. I'd like to see a long run. We're definitely seeing a 1-lane track, but I think if you can do a slider and get the run off the corner on the high side, you should be able to hold on to that spot, because they're not going to be able to come back at you unless they do a slider the next turn. And if that happens, well, that'll be fun to watch. So at the moment, we've got 17 cars on the lead lap, it looks like. And I think Connor Dudek is 1 lap down, but he's not going to be able to get that back just because no lucky dogs or free spots. Alright, lights are out.
Green, green, green.
And we are not live. Now we are. Sorry about that. Looks like we got a battle up here for a second, though. Wide battle for a second, but I think the top side is just a little dominant at the moment, although Lindgren trying to make the bottom work. And you also gotta, factor in the checkups that are gonna happen from half slide jobs and full slide jobs like that. But it looks like he is already faded quite far back. This time though, he gets back up there, crossover by Tilly. Tilly's gonna get around Showblock, and he's going to hold on to that spot. Here comes a slider from the 8. He leaves the space open. Tilly gets around the outside without too many issues. Giglio in the 16 and Cardoza in the 9. In 6th and 7th, we are starting lap 14, I believe. 13. Field right now, see where we're at. Nothing there up front. Hoffman out to a half-second lead over Batista. Big run by Forrester. We got a lap car down low. Forrester's going to cut down out of 4, try to get the run. Oh, we got contact in the back.
The yellow flag is out.
And they are still wrecking. So, 8 gets a little squirrely down the back stretch. And just really close racing. He loses it, and I believe that actually... No, that wasn't Zane. Who got in that? Oh no, that was Giglio. He was having an awesome race. He gets turned, a couple more people get him, and just a massive mess, and that thing is not turning. English involved in that as well. He got hit as he spun back up and then turned down into someone way late in that wreck. I don't think he had any control of it at that time. I'm surprised it wasn't even a bigger wreck than that. So let's go through the running order as they are right now. First place, Kenny Hoffman. John Batista in second in the 12. Aiden Forster in the 1. Clayton Tilley in the 4. Cardoza in the 9. Lindgren in the 2. Pettit in the number 3, Avila in the 10, Holsey in the 15, Araki in the 7, Shell in the number 5. He's got a lap car there that he will go around at this point. We are halfway done with this race. Once they get the green. Things were starting to get spread out there, but just one little bobble up on the high side. I think you can get away with starting at the back, being really slow, and just riding around the bottom. And as long as you don't hit the wall and run into a wreck ahead of you, you can probably get a top 10. But let's see how this one goes. Hoffman with a decent start there.
Green flag, green flag.
Everyone up to the high side except for Holsey. He goes low. Might have been a big prediction code contact there with the 10. That was a bit weird looking. Can Holsey get it hooked up here through 3 and 4? No, it's just lacking any speed off the corner down low, but he's going to stay even with the 10 at the moment. Can't quite get there. Got a battle up here. Cardoza and Lindgren battle for 5th. Cardoza comes up the track, contact between him and the 3, and you got to be careful about closing those gaps, as now he's in the wall, broken, and hopefully it doesn't cause a yellow.
The yellow flag
And
is
it
out.
causes a yellow. Everyone pick up the pace truck, and we'll pace around for a bit. So, he just came up in between them. Tried to fit in the gap on the high side, got contact, couldn't save it, hit the wall, right front broke. So, yeah, what do we got here? We've got 2 people out of the race, Schoblock and Stidham. And then we got Connor, who is 4 laps down, but still in the server. So might be getting some repairs done. Looks like Cardoza in the 9 has called it quits as well. 14 Zane Scott still out there, 2 laps down though, and looked to be quite a bit off pace. Szerzynski and Giglio trying to catch the end of the field. They haven't been able to put a new front wing on that, and I don't know how much that's going to affect his handling. We're getting ready to go green. 3 cars are out of the race now. Hoffman brings them down. We'll start lap 19 here. Batista with a little bit of a run. I hear contact. Maybe just some right rear prediction code. Not like it was before this though, so that is good to see. Woolsey driving it down low. We got a pass for the lead here, or an attempted pass for the lead, which is going to end up being a loss of position or 2, as Tilly's working around the high side now. Big bumps into the corner though, it looks like. And Batista made a wrong decision of even trying to pass apparently. But Forrester going for it now. They're going to almost make contact. He's going to do a slider here, I would assume. He does. Hoffman's going to cut back down off the corner. He'll be able to do a slider through 3 and 4 if he can keep the run going. Tilly's going to run the high side. They get checked up. Tilly around the high side. Can't quite get it hooked up. Prediction code there as he kind of got into the wall. And then him and looks like Batista got together, and Batista is going to be regretting going for that position as he gets caught up in that. So you see the prediction code of the 4 hitting the back of the car and just contact. So if you watch this, watch Tilly hit the right rear of the 1 car coming out of the corner, shoves his nose up into the wall, and then that checks him up massively. The 12 gets into him, prediction code, because the 12's side of the game says, oh, this guy's hitting the wall and stopping, and that's what causes all of that. Unfortunate for the 12 car though, as he had a good run, just got shuffled back a couple of laps before that, and then ends up completely broken on pit road. So Hoffman gets the lead back if he wasn't the leader. No, he was the leader when they came out because the one car was the right rear that got hit. Hoffman and Forster going to put on a decent show here for the win, I think. Lap 24 when we get going. Lights are out. Got 15 cars of the 18 still on track. But back half the field looking a little rough right now. Alright, let's put it on these three. Got some big gaps in between each one. Everyone's trying to get a little run up to the line. Here we go. Back to green.
Green flag.
Hoffman gets a decent run there out of the corner. They hold even. Around the high side. Almost put it in the wall there. And Lingering gonna try to make the bottom work, see if there's anything there. Have to try something, can't drive through them. Well, it is iRacing, you can drive through them, but not the best way to do it. But the leader, Hoffman, into the wall, one little mistake there, then he comes down, hits the one, and then shoots himself up into Lingering, and, well, just, wiped out two of the top three. It just turns it down off the corner, hits the one, shoots back up the track, and then, well, what I was just saying about driving through people, it worked out there. But that is unfortunate for Lindgren. His race is done. He is towed. Hoffman's headed to the pits. We got our B main drivers now coming up here. They are in 5th and 6th. That's Iraqi and Shell. Polsey in the 15 starting to blink out here. Sean English just behind him, but he's been in a couple of wrecks, might not be up to speed. Strzezinski's still chugging along. Kind of how his B main went. He is in 10th. Lingering on pit road. See if he comes back out or not, but that looked like a lot of damage, and normally you'd drive into the pits rather than tow if you wanted to come back out. Connor keeps coming into the pits. He has nothing to gain or lose from it since he started a lap down, but lights are out. This one might be a little boring now. I'm not sure if field's got anything for Forster. Looks like we're down to 13 cars on track. And Lindgren does come back out, so I don't think he's going to have any speed, but he's going to try to finish this one off as we are starting lap 27, I believe. Pettit tries the middle. Can't get that run off the corner back here in third. Avila and Iraqi and Shell have swapped spots. No, they haven't. They're running that way, and we've got a yellow. And I'm gonna guess it's Szerzynski who has ended up upside down. English gets loose, he's got nowhere to go, up and over. Everyone waiting on the pace truck as they were flying past the pit exit as the pace truck got called out. Unfortunately, this one has not been clean. Still got to remember to go watch that start though, because that was like somehow we did 5 laps of just absolutely crazy racing. But now that the top side has gotten dangerous and very thin, it's just mistake after mistake happening. But the bottom has no drive off the corner, so you can't go down there unless you've only got damaged cars behind you. We'll be starting lap 28 though this time. 3 laps to go. Worcester, Pettit, Avila, Iraqi, and Shell.
Green flag, green flag.
Shell going down low there. Holding off Holsey. He's going to head back to the bottom. Try to get around the 7, can't quite do it. We got a battle for second place though. Is Avila going to be able to do anything in the 10? Can't get the run. Once again, off the corner, just too slow down off the banking. And we've got another wreck right before the end of this one. John English just drives straight through the 15 and wrecks him, and battle for dead last. Causes us to do a green-white checkered or a white checkered. Not sure which one's it's going to be, but leader was nearly at the line. Waiting for the pace truck again. Well, yeah, like I was saying, sim racing, people just aren't willing to lift because you lose momentum and there's not that big momentum change that you see in real life, or sim racers don't, well, obviously we don't have the risk. And so you get people that will just keep the throttle in it and hope that they don't wreck, but then normally do. So it's just part of it. Nothing you can do to fix that. Lights are out. Oh, and we were behind, so hey, we get to go quicker than I thought. We'll watch the battle for a second because I think that is the only thing that's going to happen. We're going to be starting lap 30 here. Final lap. Won't be a caution. Not going to be a battle there. Oh, there is going to be a battle for the lead somehow. Is Pettit going to be able to get a run off the corner? No, he loses a spot as the 10 wall rides around him, and there's just still only one line here. Luckily, though, it's not in the wall completely, but yeah, still, from what I've seen, no bottom line whatsoever. So, but that's kind of how it is in sprint cars in real life, so let's go take a look at that start, because that was absolutely crazy. We want to watch English, who gained like 7 spots on the start here. And let's not go cockpit because it's going to put dirt on a visor that we can't change. This is a terrible view. Let's go like that. Oh my god, I don't know why they put shake on every camera. GoPro has solid mounts. Straight through the middle though, as everyone gets checked up on the high side there, and quite a few spots gained. Then everything kind of got sorted out. Let's watch the start from, let's go with someone in the back that's just chilling probably. See how crazy it looked ahead. His back's off, nowhere to go with 3 wide everywhere. The start of the race was great. Really good racing, people lifting, and then once it got one lane, everyone decided, well, a lot of mistakes happened from hitting the wall, but then everyone decided that they were just going to run through people. So, hope you enjoyed that. It was fun to look in and see what it's like, but still top dominant, and people still driving through each other. So, hope you enjoyed that. Hopefully we'll be back to racing ourselves in a couple of days. Thanks for watching.